Yo, what is good everybody, and thank you so much for stopping by the channel once again from us over here at Locust&WildHoney. For today's video, we're actually going on a short trip up to one of my personal favorite places in the world. And why this place is so near and dear to my heart is because it's my alma mater. I went to school up there, and honestly it really highlights a really great time in my life. We're gonna be going up to Northern California, so without further ado, let's go and head up there. It's pulled up here at John Wayne Airport. To my guy, what's good? You ready?
What's good? Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go, buddy. How was that trip?
Pretty good. Short flight. Kind of nice.
Dude, what's good? My guy. What's up, dog?
How you doing,
Good to
man?
see you.
Good,
Good.
bro.
How are you?
Good about you, man?
Good,
Long
good.
time no see.
Yeah, dude. We're up for a really good day. Heading over to San Fran. You can show us
Excited,
around.
yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
He knows of all the good spots.
It's gonna be a good time, definitely.
So I just ran into a subscriber. I saw his license plate says Fear of God. Turns out he's a subscriber. Moses, what's good?
How you doing?
Nice
How you
to
guys
meet
doing?
All right, let's get this pic real quick. All right, guys. So we just got here to San Francisco. We got Kaz. We're gonna be shooting today. You guys are gonna see behind the scenes of what work it takes to make content for YouTube. I mean, it is a struggle out here. Look at all this stuff we're lugging around. And this is just for Kaz.
This for me. This must have.
It ain't easy out here. But real quick, I got a funny little story to tell you guys. First and foremost, we, upon landing at the airport, this TSA guy like says, yo, wait. And he's like running after me. I'm like, I'm scared out of my mind. So the TSA guy, he pulls me over. He's like, hey man, like, I just want to say I follow the channel and stuff like that. And it was like just a major relief, and something similar just happened with Moses. It's a huge pleasure to meet you. I saw his license plate. I said, hey, does that say Fear of God? And then he actually came up to me and shook my hand and stuff. And I was like kind of dumbfounded at first, right? Like,
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
it's too funny, but yeah, it's so cool. I love meeting you guys, man. Honestly, it's like so humbling.
Part of the community.
Yeah,
Always
dude.
amazing, man.
I honestly, I forget, like, I was like a Ross reaction. I just forget that I do YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, it's so awesome. But we're gonna take some pictures out here. Beautiful San Francisco. We got Kaz in the house. Make sure you follow him. Here's his Instagram pop tag right here. This guy's a legend. I freaking love this
Much
dude.
love, yeah.
Instant connection when we first met.
Of course, always.
You know, so good. Man, we're going through so much work just to take some pictures. Why are we doing it, Jordan?
Because location is key when you're trying to take banger photos for IG. Location is key. Location and lighting. Location and lighting, those are the best.
That's big facts. Location.
Now, where are we?
Okay, where are we? What is this location?
Probably have to go one up. Yeah.
Guys, if you've never gotten an opportunity to shoot in San Francisco, you guys gotta come out here. It's truly unbelievable. I gotta show you this real quick. It's a little scary, but wow. Things like this you just never see in Orange County.
Yeah.
By the way, this is ISO Joe. That's a new nickname. It's Jordan ISO Joe because he gets buckets, shoot or shoot. And this guy is a master.
The
with that
A7
rock, you feel me?
Stand like closer to the corner though.
Up here?
Yeah. Would you sit right there?
What?
Would you sit right there?
Yeah.
Are you good? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
I'm scared beyond measure, guys.
Okay, you're good right there.
Am I good?
Yeah.
Lord, please don't let there be an earthquake. This is what it takes, guys. This is what... Yo, show him the drop, bro.
Paul? How you feeling,
I'm
Paul?
very afraid. Show him the drop real quick.
Can't even see. It's so dark, bro.
That's how we get bang. That's just bang.
Yes, sir. Next tip is always to bring extra things to shoot with. Don't spend your time or waste your time getting your stuff together just to shoot one outfit. You want a bunch of stuff to get a lot of work done. So make content for the week and you're good, and that helps with consistency. Yeah, that's light work. But for today, we got some light.
Some light.
Wow.
Oh, what a guy.
What a guy.
What a guy.
Dude, dude Kaz doesn't mess around. Golly. All that drip.
On that trip.
Jordan just doing his thing, you know. Can we get a little glimpse, a sneak peek?
Sneak peek.
Behind
Should I
the
look at-
scenes,
can I
little
see?
BTS.
Sneak peek, that's it.
Not yet, not yet. You'll see it on IG. You'll see it on IG.
Hey. It's fit number 2. All right, give us one tip for anybody who wants to shoot streetwear photography, you know, kind of grow in that regard.
Photography
Yeah.
reasons. My biggest tip would be invest in your own camera. I learned a lot personally from buying my own camera and going out and taking my own photos on a tripod. Just learning the ins and outs of how a photography works, autofocus, manual focus, ISO, this and that. All that's really important. I think if you want to grow, you want to see yourself grow, you have to invest in yourself and put that time in. I think if you want to get into streetwear photography specifically, that's a good place to start, is buy your own camera.
Dude, I like that. That's good advice. So here's another tip. Always shoot from down going up. It's just a lot more flattering to the subject. So look how low Jordan is. He's approximately got the camera, I want to say maybe 1.5 feet off the ground, tilted upwards, and is shooting at Kaz. And it's just the most complimentary angle to shoot your subject. Makes him look taller, legs longer, the works. So definitely very good stuff here. Another thing that we're going to be implementing into today's session is playing with light. So Jordan actually pointed out that there's just a nice tad bit of light, diffused light, kind of just, you know, peeking through this little intersection here, this opening here, and it just looks really, really good. Adding a dramatic effect. So very, very good stuff. Got a couple pros here today. That's why we call him ISO Joe, you know, because shooters shoot. Just real quick, shout out to Moses. Super nice to meet you, buddy. He shared our picture here on the gram. So another tip I would give to you guys for shooting streetwear photography is to invest in a good editing app, whether that's Lightroom, Photoshop, VSCO cam or Visco cam. Get yourself into editing pictures, bring out exposure, lighting, contrast. Understand what these things mean. There's a ton of YouTube tutorials all over the place on how to do these things. It would help immensely because sometimes you get the right shot, you compose it beautifully, but the colors just aren't there. That is when editing and post come. What's up, buddy? You're in the vlog. That was cool.
Another one, bro.
Anyways, back to what I was saying, that will take your content to a whole new level. One thing I would have to say is taking a picture is, I would say, 60, maybe 55% of it, but bringing the colors out, really utilizing dynamic range that your camera is capable of, and even iPhones nowadays have amazing dynamic range, definitely helps a lot. So bring out those colors, fix exposure, get that contrast right. It'll take your pictures to the next level. Give us a tip for anybody who's trying to grow on Instagram.
On Instagram, another tip. Let me think. Find a style that best suits you, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people I see on Instagram, it seems like they try to be disingenuous, not true to themselves, wear clothing just because it costs money and stuff. But in reality, you don't really need money, you don't need hype clothing to look good. You can literally wear wherever you want. As long as you're comfortable in it, you look good, you know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Take that, find what you're comfortable with, find the kind of style that suits you best, and run with it.
So here's a tip that's actually not often talked about, greatly slept on, is taking advantage of Instagram stories. Now, what I mean by that is anytime you can engage your audience, engage the people that follow you, go ahead and do so. So say you get the new Travis Scott lows and you have the highs in hand as well. Do a poll, you know, ask which one they like better. It's always important to add these types of elements and dynamics because now on the featured page, the explore page, you're gonna see Instagram stories, Instagram videos. You're gonna see a ton of different new elements that haven't been there before. So that's definitely something I highly advise people take advantage of. So that's a huge tip right there. The algorithm's always changing and I've seen quite a good amount of growth as a byproduct taking advantage of Instagram stories. So go ahead and do that, guys. That's how it's done. It's always the most flattering to go a little bit lower than your subject and shoot upwards. We do that quite a lot here through the weekend. Yeah.
Another thing that's also great for growing on Instagram is using hashtags. Hashtags are actually like, if you use really good ones like specific to your niche, then you can get a lot of extra engagements from that and also get a lot of extra followers.
He has a lot of followers, so listen to him. One aspect that we are constantly doing to kind of change up what the final product looks like. As you can see here, there's a huge range between Kaz and Jordan here, and that is because we're using an 85mm lens, which is perfect for subject to background separation. So that's why he's so far away. Very, very important to, as Kaz said, invest in your gear, because it can definitely make the difference. Wow. So cool. All right, guys, so we're at the last spot of the day. Sure enough, Golden Gate Bridge, unbelievable view. Crazy, you say the best for last. ISO Joe, location, location, location. As you just said earlier in today's video, unbelievable. So beautiful. Dude, climbing fences and stuff.
Oh yeah, we doing right.
Unbelievable, Jordan. Careful. That is not a very fun fall right there.
Oh my God.
No, thank you. We're really doing this.
We're really out here, bro.
We're really
out
doing
here. Oh
this.
my God, bro.
Oh my gosh. Look at my straps.
Oh no.
They're done.
And I'll do one looking that way, so I can get the American flag on the back. Wait, stay this way.
I can sit on that corner.
Now, like, face your back towards me. Yeah, like that.
Oh my gosh, that's unreal. Unbelievable. So we're just wrapping up here at the Golden Gate Bridge. Absolutely incredible sights. The actual photo shoot itself for the entirety of the day couldn't have gone any better. And guys, this kind of leads me up to my last few tips here. If you're trying to do social media as like a job, or just something you just truly enjoy and take as a hobby, taking pictures of like streetwear and stuff like that, plan ahead of time. Definitely plan. I think it ultimately comes down to how well you've planned dictates how well the entirety of the shoot is. So we had in mind literally a checklist of where we needed to be at certain times with regard to lighting, as well as, you know, when it wasn't going to be too busy. But today could not have gone any better. Be sure to follow myself, Jordan, and Kaz on our respective Instagram pages to see the pictures. Say the video brought you there, if it ended up bringing you there. They're still firing off at work here. And I guess I'll leave you with this last tip. By all means, guys, get your friends involved, get a group together, and have a good time with it. I have to say, there's nothing better than doing this in community, getting hyped together. I don't know if you guys just heard that, but they're like laughing, giggling back there because the shots are so fire. But have a good time with it, man. More than clout or whatever, more than money. This is fun. It is a good time, especially if you're doing it amongst friends. Like, they're like freaking out over here. It's so good, but there's nothing better than getting hyped together and enjoying what we're doing. So definitely get out there, get to shooting, have a great time. If you don't have a place like San Francisco, I mean, truly, this is insane. You can absolutely make do with what you have. So yeah, get out there, guys, have a good time, and get to shooting. Now, with all that being said, that is gonna do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it, found it somewhat helpful. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, as it does go such a long way for us YouTubers. Guys, I can't thank you enough for all the support. It was such a privilege to meet a lot of you guys out here today. I gotta say, man, the contingency here in the Bay Area is unprecedented. Honestly, I get approached in LA and stuff like that, OC and all that good stuff, but nothing like the Bay, man. You guys show some serious love. A bunch of you guys came up to me today, and I can't thank you enough for that. It truly is a privilege to get to make content for you. I cannot emphasize that enough. Anyways, guys, as an every video here at Locust&WildHoney, I'm gonna say peace and be blessed.